and thanks for allowing us to perform that sequence. It doesn't happen very often that a book comes out. In my life, it's every 5 or 6 or 7 years. And this time I wanted to do it right, and sometimes I find I'm my own worst enemy in terms of how I handle things, and I get so busy or so tangled up in things.
I starved for the bosom of his fairy bride. And then a counter-truth filled out its play. The Countess Kathleen was the name I gave it. She pity crazed.
For this particular book, I wanted to launch it in Vernon correctly and have a real reading. This is really special to me because these things are these moments in your life where you've either written a symphony or you've got a whole gallery full of paintings, or you've worked, in this case, for about 7 years on a grouping of poems, and you know what they are and you have a feel for them, but you don't know whether anybody's going to like them necessarily.
But let's not talk of love or chains and things we can't unbind. Your eyes are soft with sorrow. Hey, that's no way to say goodbye.
Now I've got my friends. See, you're not even, this is fun for me. See, it won't happen that often though, so don't worry. I won't do this that often. There are these friends in my life who each help me so much. Ross Tyner, John Murphy, this wonderful Irish person who keeps me honest and actually leads me on. Phil Lambert, my spiritual advisor from the Bean Scene. My very good friend, Mary Ellen Hullum, who I taught with for so long, and who the poem Weightless is actually dedicated to. She was so much fun for me to work with, and she's very much a part of these poems. Dust motes hanging like unfinished sentences in the otherwise still air, an ache in the pit of the stomach for some kind of crowd on the one hand, some sense of the rich fabric she'd fashioned. And thank you all for coming. You know, so many of you are people I know and I love. I really appreciate you coming. And if I'm in a schmoozy moment where I don't pay any attention to you because I'm completely in another world, please forgive me. But this isn't easy to do sometimes. You kind of have to throw yourself into the propeller blade and hope you come up the other side. So thank you very much, everybody. Now,
Standing there in the sweet dark of another Edmonton spring night, your hands moving the cigarette ash through the air, small red arcs through the black.
no matter the twittering hands and lungs and eyes, the rough texture of this ride at times, two brothers inhaling landscapes as air, two skins suspended in Gould's fire, completing one another in a shape we do not have the mathematics to name.